All right, El
I
Hadji.
want to deserve it and to not have it.
So, all right, El Hadji Diouf, you're welcome to Ghana.
Thank you very much.
I know this is not your first time in Ghana, but how does it feel to return to Ghana for your friends?
Seriously, first of all, you have to know I'm a Muslim, first of all, and in 3 days' time, we're going to finish a fasting. And I'm supposed to stay with my family, but I leave everything for this man, Asamoah Gyan, legend, one of my favorite players, one of the best players, the best striker I've ever seen in my life, talking about the world. And when he asked me, and I don't know Asamoah from so long, but I can tell he's my brother. I know people for so long, but they're my friend. But Asamoah is my brother, coming from the heart. And seriously, that's why I'm here to support him. And to support Asamoah Gyan is about like to supporting Africa. That's why old legend have to be here for this man because he representing Africa very well, and I'm so proud for that. That's why I came here to say my coming here is about one thing, to say thank you very much for everything you did for football and in Africa. So.
Asamoah, for you as well, how does it feel to have a legend here for your book launch?
Yeah, it's a great feeling to have my friend and brother. We talk a lot behind the scene. We meet in a lot of African legend game, and so when the time came, I just told him about the upcoming program. And I know he's somebody who is very, very supportive. No matter what, no matter where, he'll make sure you come to support. So when I told him about the program, I didn't even finish talking. He said, "Hey, stop it. You're my brother. I'm coming to support you." And here we are. Diouf is here. One of the best African strikers we've ever had. He won 2 African Football of the Year. When he was playing in a small team before he went to Liverpool. So the legacy that he's brought in this game, I'm sure he's got a lot of fans in Ghana who are here to see him as well. And on that very day, on the 30th, everybody is here. When they see him, they'll be also inspired. So Diouf is my brother, so I'm very, very happy to meet him.
Okay, then one will ask, what kind of relationship is it between the two of you? Is it about entertainment, football-wise, when you guys are alone? What do you often discuss?
We have a lot of things similar, me and Asamoah. We have a lot of things similar because we have been first of all, and we love the continent. We love our country, and we did a lot for our country, and we don't do it for nothing. Like for that, I want to say to the national team, to the president of FA, they need people like him around these boys to winning tomorrow trophies by trophies like what Senegal did. We have Aliou Cissé, El Hadji Diouf, Lamine Diatta, Tony Silva, and watch the result right now. You cannot have a man like him. If he came to Senegal tomorrow, he's gonna work with us definitely because he deserves it. But what he did, he need more than more. And like what they say on the beginning, we have something similar. We love life, we respect ourselves, we respect everybody, and we just want to never stop to do it for Africa. And the main thing we have together is about the love we have for our country. If you see him play for Rennes, for his former club in Italy, like me in Liverpool or somewhere else, I give more when I used to play for the national team than when I used to play for my club team. That's what we just can call love. That's why today, watch how many players they stop and want to stay in Europe, don't do it nothing. But we came here, continue to support our young brothers. The experience we have over there just came here to bring it to our young brothers.
I like the fact that you said that when he comes to Senegal, he will be part of your football dignitaries or association. Would you say people like you, your influence played in Senegal's success at the 2021 AFCON?
Second?
Senegal winning the AFCON in this year. Would you say people like you, legends like your influence played a role in it as well?
Definitely yes, because I remember I used to fight for Ali Cisse to become the coach. Lamin Jatta was there already, and after I came as a team manager, and we have Tony Silva, our ex-goalkeeper 2002, to be like the goalkeeper coach. Today you see the best goalkeeper in the world, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. We have it because Tony Silva is dead, not because he's in Chelsea, because he changed so many times team, but your national team is only one. You understand me? Like what they say, today the best example, what Cameroon did. They got that song, and people to know the house, to know the national team around. Like, I don't say that to want to disturb anybody. I just want to say that because it's trustful. You cannot have a man like him with his experience and the top scorer of this national team, and you cannot use him as to talk to these boys. And obviously from this World Cup, I think it's the time for him to go to work for the national team like us is this World Cup. They need him, and until he comes to Qatar, definitely I'm gonna call him to come to talk to our boys because I remember I talked to Sadio Mane. He's a big fan of him. Wow. Idrissa Gana Gueye, he's a big fan of him. You know, and until George Weah, we're talking about the King George. He's a big fan of him. That's why when you have a legend like him, you know, I know you cannot put or call everyone, all people, most of the people to play for the national team to tell them to come, but you people like him, Asamoah, you need him because he's one of the greatest legends you have in this country.
Wow. Okay.
I wanted to know what you think about Senegal and Ghana's chances for both of you at the World Cup. You both played in World Cup quarterfinals. Do you think this is the time that we'll be able to reach a semi-final? And how are the teams looking for the World Cup? So I'll start. So can you start your Hadji and I'll move to Asamoah?
You know, I know more the Senegalese team, but everyone thinks Senegal gonna fly like this in the World Cup. You know, I'm a member of the staff, and what I have to say to people, it's about like World Cup is not African nation Cup. It's not a level. It's a big level, and Asamoah can tell you that as well. It's a big level, and at the World Cup you're gonna play against like the best players in the world. And when you're playing against the best player in the world, you have to take game after game. It's not like the African Nation Cup when everyone thinking Senegal is the best team in Africa, and we are the best team in Africa. But for this World Cup, the first game we're having Holland, you know, Peba. We're gonna have Holland. They have good players. We just want to have a good result, you know. And after we're gonna play Ecuador and Qatar, and for that game we have to win. And like what they say, every time I'm talking to my boys, hey, you have to write your proper issue, and they're ready to do it because they play for the big team right now. But I think Senegal have a big time chance to reach against the quarterfinal.
Right.
And Asamoah on Ghana's chances.
Yeah, you know, as I said, we qualified in the hard way. You know, so it means we are doing something right because to eliminate a team like Nigeria, disqualified, which everybody thought Ghana was the underdog. You know, we were able to stick together, we were able to maintain the game plan and everything. And I always say kudos to the technical team because the way they were able to manage the game in Nigeria, I think they played a huge role. You see, they did their homework well. You know, it was 0-0 in Masi, and then we went to Nigeria, and they were able to score the first. You know, although there was pressure, they did some substitutions that was able to hold the Nigerians, were able to possess the ball, delay the time, kept the ball. The team management, like everything. I can remember after the game, I tweeted on my page that Otuado is a masterclass because what he did in Nigeria was an amazing thing. And I wrote his name, but kudos to all the coaching team, the players, those who fought their heart out, you know, to die for the nation, to qualify. You know, to qualify to a World Cup is not an easy task. It's the highest level in football to play in the World Cup. You know, so Ghana being there, we are grateful, we are happy. And then now we are not saying we are going to win the World Cup. We have to go there and and then prepare well, and then we see what happens. The most important thing is to qualify from the group stage, and then you see what happens.
The most important in the book, what's your anticipation? What do you think will be in the book, and how inspirational would it be to the next generation?
I think so for him, it's normal to write something and to leave it for the young generation, you know, and it inspires a lot of people. I'm getting my book too soon, and I think so is a good thing. Before, you remember, we have a great player like Jean-François Bocandé, Abadi Pelé, but then they never write it for the young generation. And I think so today, for the young generation or the generation futures coming, they need it for one thing, to say, hey, you know what, Asamoah, they don't hear from people like Asamoah Gyan scored how many goals. They just read the book and they know how to make it, because it comes from nothing. The book is about like where it came from. It coming from zero to the hero. That's the most important thing of the book. And we similar like what they say. We come from nothing. When I was young, my grandparents used to sell peanut and fish on the street. And I make it because I got talent and I was focused. I was very serious on my business. And it's not about only football. It's about like where we're coming from and how we make it.
I have one more question.
Come on, boss.
Seeing that Mane has done
Please, the
very
cameras
well.
are here.
He's won that match. He's won the AFCON. He's doing very well. Liverpool, if they win the Premier League and the Champions League, do you think he deserves to win the Ballon d'Or? Do you think he has a strong case?
But you know what? I love to see Sadio Mane win the Ballon d'Or, the European Ballon d'Or. Definitely. Asamoah as well love to see Ayu win the Ballon d'Or, European Ballon d'Or. Want to see Ghanaian people win the Ballon d'Or again, or African people. But you know, so many people, it's beyond this Ballon d'Or. We're talking about Benzema, he scored 40 goals. We're talking about like Salah is one of the top scorers in the Premier League, and Sadio is doing very well. I think so for Sadio, like what George Weah said last week in Liberia, it's not about like thinking I want to be the Ballon d'Or of European Ballon d'Or, because me as well, I win 2-time African Player of the Year. But when I used to play, I never thinking about like winning. I'm thinking about only one thing: enjoying and making people happy. And I think so. Sadio got 5 more years at the highest level, and I think so. If you keep doing what you know to do and what you have to do, I think so. One day you're gonna have to.